So something that kind of bothers me is how news stories can get memory hold. These are important news stories, still have long-lasting effects, but because of the 24-hour news cycle, they just don't get reported anymore. This does include kidnapping cases. It doesn't seem to be a real dedicated thing to broadcast these missing people on a larger scale. These people are still missing just because there hasn't been any hits on it, and because they're still a cold case doesn't make them any less important. All right, this is Tiffany Marche Phelps, black female. At the time of her disappearance, she was 28 years old. She may currently be 48 years old. She is 5'4". She weighed 140 pounds. The last date of her contact was January 26, 2006. She was located in Henderson, Kentucky. She was last seen at the corner of Center and Ingram Street. Not too much details about this one. Looks like she's hearing impaired. She has a burn scar on her abdomen. At the time of her disappearance, Tiffany had 2 young children, a 6-year-old daughter and 2-year-old son. Her daughter is quoted, "She took me upstairs, did my hair, fixed my socks, and that's the last time I remember seeing her." Tiffany was struggling with substance abuse issues and didn't have a permanent residence at the time of her disappearance. She is hearing impaired, wears contact lenses or glasses, and suffers from clinical depression. Apparently Phelps was homeless at the time, but still stayed in close contact with the family. Her mother reported her missing to the Henderson Police Department a few days later. She was receiving a monthly Social Security check through a payee. However, none of them have been picked up since her disappearance. In July 2025, her family asked for the public's help to find any new leads before the detective on her case retires. Detective John Nevels is quoted as saying, "This is definitely one of the biggest ones I would like to know before I leave. I do have a few other unsolved murders, missing persons cases, but this is definitely the top of my list." Tiffany has black hair, brown eyes. She may be wearing either contact lenses or glasses. If you have any information regarding the disappearance of Tiffany Phelps, please contact the Henderson Police Department at 270-831-1295. Guys, I want to put this in text on my future videos, but I want to put this in audio as well. If you know something about any of the missing people that I have or will be listing, however, for some reason you are unable to or do not want to contact the police due to whatever reasons, feel free to comment anonymously. I don't know if YouTube does like direct messages or anything like that, but feel free to send the YouTube a direct message, go to my Twitter, send a direct message, and I can take care of all that for you. I will leave you anonymous, of course. No questions asked. Don't even worry about it. Once again, thanks for listening.